Okay, good evening, good evening, good evening. Sorry there, guys. I had a few technical issues and we weren't streaming off all of our pages. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to Royal Psychic Live TV. So, it's great to be back. Now, guys, if you do want to be a part of this program this evening, remember the rules. Like and share our program, pop your question down, and we'll get through as many questions as we can. We've got two beautiful psychics on this evening. So, we've got one that's Brianna. She'll be up first, and then we'll have one of our regulars up, Sharon Sini, which these two ladies will both be at the Sydney Royal Easter Show this year. So if you're interested in booking a reading, you can pop over to the website later on and you can book a private reading with these girls out at the Sydney Royal Easter Show. So it's great to be back. Now, as you know, we normally go live on a Tuesday and a Thursday. As for this year, we are totally booked out. I've got so many events on, so we're going to go live. I think it's going to be every Thursday, but we'll do a few guaranteed Tuesday spots. We'll get a few special guests and do a few different things on those nights. It's great to see you all jumping on. I can see your comments coming through. Mwah, love you guys. Make sure you share the program or tag a family or friend who would like to receive a free reading this evening. It's been a hard year and a lot of us haven't got the dollars in the pocket. That's why we do the readings. Okay, it's great to be back. Now, I need you guys to keep sharing the program. That'd be fantastic. I'll get on and share in a bit. Now, I'm going to bring up the first psychic. Actually, before I do, I'll just let you know, we've all got the new shop over here at Ashcroft. Oh, I've got someone's message up. I better just... Okay. Oh, I've got all these messages coming through. Okay, I'll just pop that off for a second. Okay, we've got the new, press on the ArtStream link to make sure if you want to be brought up into the studio. As you know, we do have the new Psychic Academy here at Ashcroft. So we run a lot of classes out of there. So Monday night we have meditation running out of there with Florence King. That's at 7 o'clock. Then on a Tuesday evening, we have our spiritual circle that is run by Sharon Zini, which is on later on. We'll speak a bit more about that. Then I also have my metaphysics course that we're running on a Wednesday evening. That goes for about 26 weeks. That's a accredited course. You receive a certificate, a night out, but there's like 46 subjects I think we're covering over that course there. And then we've got our lives running on a Thursday evening. Okay, I also do my lives on a Friday, or if you'd like to book in for a reading over the weekend, my details will be going up and down throughout the show. My name is Angel Trishelle and I will be your host this evening. For those of you that haven't joined our program before, make sure if you are a newbie to be considered for a reading this evening. Please like and share our program and please be nice and direct with your questions. That'd be fantastic. Tonight we're doing intuitive and oracle and tarot. We're steering away from the mediumship if we can. If mediumship does come up, we will read those, but we're trying to stick with oracle and tarot this evening so we can get through as many of you as possible. Okay, this is Royal Psychic Live TV and our first reader, Brianna. I'll bring Brianna up to the studio. Sorry if I'm talking a little bit fast. I just want to get on with tonight's program. I'm so excited to be back and have you all back in the studio. Okay, let's add Brianna.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
Nice to have you.
Thank you.
Now, before we jump into the readings, I'll just get you to let the viewers know a little bit about how you read, how you connect, just a little bit about, how you're going to be delivering your readings this evening.
Sure. Oh, well, hi, I'm Bri. I'm based in Western Sydney, over here in Australia for those international viewers. I'm a remote viewer. I'm a clairvoyant, claircognizant, so I get my sight, sense, taste, hearing, smell, everything. Can be pretty full on sometimes, I'm not going to lie, but I love what I do. I do read tarot cards as well. I'm also a guide and a friend for anybody that's lost and struggling as well. So that's pretty much it, me in a nutshell. I'm not going to babble on too much, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now, Bree will be over at the Sydney Royal Easter Show, as I said, so you can book in for your readings with Bree. I'm just changing our screens over, if I can get it to change. There we go. Yay! Because you're the reader and I'm the host. We don't need my big head all over the screen all evening. Now, okay, so please be direct with your questions. Okay, let's get on with these readings.
And please be
Okay,
patient with me. I'm a bit nervous.
and with me, I haven't been on for a while. As you can see, I didn't even do my hair, but anyway, welcome. I love you guys. It's great to have you all on. It's amazing to see you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, and also, guys, let us know where you're from. What the weather's been like. It's been absolutely crazy the last few weeks. And how you went through COVID, because it was just terrible for us all. So I'm sending much love to you all, much love to all your family, anyone that was hit with COVID or is dealing with COVID or is over COVID. To hell with COVID, let's move on. It's a brand new year, but I just want to send well wishes to everybody before we get the program off and running. It's good to see a lot of you regulars on, so welcome. Okay, let's pop a question up.
Sure.
Okay, let's go. Here we go. Oh, it's so tiny on my phone tonight. Wow, guys. I'll be lucky to even read the question.
That's okay. You're
I
tiny
think,
on you're tiny next to me, so it kind of adds up with what you're saying.
all right, you go for it, honey.
Yolanda, honey, so I have a little boy that needs specific care. So if you feel as a mum that it's not working, then it's probably not working. If you feel that your son's not getting the care and the education that he needs, or not the education, but the attention that he needs, I feel that it would be beneficial for the both of you to find somewhere else. I know it can be hard with the wait lists and getting them in and all that kind of stuff. But if he is, forgive me for asking, but is he on the spectrum? Because mine is, and this is where I'm able to kind of empathize and help, well, give you some sort of advice with that. But yes, kids like that need specific care can be pretty full on. And yeah, if they're not getting it, it's definitely worth moving on. But you need to use your mummy intuition. So I hope that helps. I really do. Best of luck.
Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, hi, beautiful. This is one of our regulars. How are you, gorgeous? Welcome.
Beautiful photo. I love blue. Very, very nice color.
He's always asking about marriage and the future and
Yeah.
kids.
Oh, bless. You will one day. You will one day. I do feel that you need to learn to love yourself, sweetheart. You need to learn to love yourself before you set boundaries in order to not have the same repetitive nightmare over and over again. And I feel that you've given way too much in your relationships with people, and it's time for them to give back to you. So when you start to love yourself, I'm not saying you don't love yourself, but if you start to love yourself just a little bit more, to then focus on yourself, trust me, you'll be a magnet. Like I promise you, you will find a husband, you will get married. Like I can't promise it, but if you love yourself, you will see the results 100%. I don't see you ending up alone forever. You've just got to go through this process first in order to find who you are. That's what I reckon. But yeah, I hope that helped, honey.
See, I'm already forgetting to write everyone's names down. Hi, Joanne. How are you, sweetheart? Mwah.
Okay, so we're going with Joanne.
Yes, we are.
Okay, Joanne, I feel that she said no mediumship, but I do feel there's a sister coming through for you in spirit. I'm just going to leave it there. But I do
No,
also,
you can bring them through. That's fine.
I just wanted to
That's
bring that to
fine.
you. I do feel there's a sister coming through for you, or somebody that is of a friend. You guys are, I'm seeing almost like twins. Like I know you wouldn't probably be twins, but you're very, very similar in energy and vibrations and all that kind of stuff. I do see though that there has been a lot of deceit and a lot of hurt in your life, and you've had to work incredibly hard to get where you are at the moment. And you won't fight. You won't let that go without a fight. So I do encourage you to, if there is anybody around to talk to them, talk to somebody. I do feel that there is, possibly. I don't feel like you're going to be moving anywhere. I feel like you're quite settled where you are, but I do feel like it's in the back of your mind somewhere to possibly look around, maybe to change your mind one day and move. But I do see a pretty peaceful life for you. I do. You've done a lot of good, and good karma's coming your way.
Awesome. Okay, next we have Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine.
Hi, Jasmine. That's not Jasmine's. That's Joanne's. But I'll
Joanne,
continue.
is it? Oh, sorry. There's a Jasmine underneath.
That's okay. Okay. So okay, Jasmine, anything for me, please.
But I
Okay.
remember, I'm blind trying to touch these little tiny buttons.
That's okay. That's all right. I've been there before. Now I've got a computer, so it's all good. But yeah, you're doing well, Tracy. Jasmine, I feel that with
See?
you, you need to start be careful who you're trusting, because I feel that there's people in your group that would be not so much dangerous, but not the best company for you. And I feel that you're getting taken advantage of in certain areas with friends and with what you do for people, and you're not exactly getting what you give back. And I feel that with you, you do things because you're a kind person, but I feel that you also hope the good karma will come your way, and that's not how you're going to get good karma, and it never works, unfortunately. I've tried. So, you know, I do feel that you just need to be strong. I need you to start putting your guards up a little bit more and stop trusting so many people, because not everyone is you, honey. Hope that helps, love.
Okay, we've got Amy. Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy. Okay, so you'd like to know if there's any messages from your higher self. You're definitely very high vibrational. You're a light worker, darling, 100%. I might actually pull a couple of cards for you as well. I'm just feeling drawn to do that because why not? I've already done it a couple of times in a couple of other lives that I've done. But the first thing that I've got for you is a firm foundation. Okay, so you need to start setting a bit of a boundary with when it comes to what you're putting up with when it comes to your higher self. Your higher self is always in control, though, mind you. Like whatever we go through in life, our higher self is always in control. But you just need to be reminded the hard times that you're going through right now is a time for you to set up foundations, set up some boundaries for yourself, and then in that way you can actually step into the role of the light worker that you are, even though you already have. But there's more to you than what meets the eye, sweetie. I promise you. Okay, so yeah, you're not going crazy, and what you're seeing is actually there. I'll leave it at that.
Okay, beautiful. Next we have Melissa. Hi, Melissa.
Yeah. Hi, Melissa. Yes, we are on tonight. I don't think that was was that a reading you wanted me to do, the specific.
Oh, I'm letting you answer everything, babe. I'm going down the line.
No worries.
I'm passing it over. You're the newbie, and I want everyone to
Okay, all right. Forgive me. I'm still on my training course. Okay, so I feel so I'm gonna go to Courtney Cousins, and it says, "Hi there, loving the miserable weather here in Casula. I hope all." Oh, that's actually not a written. It's not a question. So we'll go down here.
Hang on, I've got to put the questions up, honey, because they go that fast, and I can't pop them up otherwise.
All right, no worries.
I won't be able to keep up with you.
That's all right. Next time we'll be better, I promise.
No, you're good. Rhonda.
Okay, career reading. I feel that there's a lot of work that gets taken advantage of. I feel that you're very, very hardworking, and people take advantage of what you do and how hard you actually work. And I feel that you kind of know what's going on, but you don't really want to bring that into reality. Unfortunately, I don't feel that. Is there something going on with dodgy pay? Because I feel like that there could be something that's not. You're not getting the entitlements that you deserve. I feel like there's dodgy work there, but I do feel like there's going to be opportunities given to you where you're going to be able to actually get on top of that. Okay, I feel that everybody kind of steps on top of you to get on top of you. They kind of put you below them, which is never okay. But I feel that you're very valued at where you are and what you do. So take that as I say it, and you are going to be needed and valued very much more elsewhere. So I hope that helps, hon. I really do.
Okay, next we've got Tammy, and then I'm going to bring someone into the studio for you to have a read.
Okay. Tammy, so hi, I would love to know if I'm expecting any more grandchildren in the near future. Oh, yeah, I definitely see another. I'm not really into pregnancy readings and this sort of thing, but I do see another two for you. Definitely one of them will be a boy. Like, that's just when I see babies and young energy around you, I do see the color blue, or I see the color pink for a girl, for a boy, but I do see at least definitely a boy. I'm not going to comment on the other one, but yeah, 100% I do. I do very much see that in your future. I think it wouldn't be surprising if someone's already pregnant already. Sorry to ruin the surprise, but yeah, I would not be surprised at all. I'm not saying they are, but yeah, it wouldn't be surprising.
Okay, we're going to bring Dave Walsh up into the studio.
Okay.
And let's see if I can bring him up. Actually, I better check that hopefully the layout works. Let's see. Add screen. Yay! Now this is Dave. Okay, let's see how I can do the reading. How can I swap this over? Yeah, how about, yeah, we'll do it like that.
That's better.
Oh my God, I'm there too. Shit. Welcome! Okay, hi, this is
G'day.
Dave. I'll get Dave to ask you
Sorry, guys. My bad. Sorry. I'll go deal with that. My bad. Sorry.
What is that?
My computer. I just got a call from someone and I just had to reject it because I'm on.
Naughty, tell them we're live. You can call back later to book your readings in. Naughty. Okay, this is Dave.
G'day.
Okay, so let's Dave, John ask Bree a question and we'll see what answer we can get for you.
I'm curious about my love and maybe career. More love.
Love and career. I sense with you, like if you don't mind, I do kind of read past relationships as well as what's going on at the moment. But I feel that you're very much someone that wears your heart on your sleeve. You give way too much after people prove to you that they can be trusted, and after that, it's just like, damn it, I wish they didn't hold out for that long. I feel that with you, you are going to have a bit more of a rocky turmoil when it comes to finding somebody because of the kind and genuine place in your heart. And I feel that when that does happen, you need to not make it like not blame yourself, not put yourself down because there's nothing wrong with you. It's just people are shit. You know what I mean? But I do see in the next year or next 2 years at the most, I do see somebody else coming for you, and I feel that that's when you're going to start to settle down a little bit. But don't just go to settle because that's what's there. I do feel that you've got a very good woman coming. I'm not just saying that. If I didn't feel that was the case, I wouldn't say it. But you've got a bit of work to do when it comes to self-love and healing first. I'm so sorry about my computer going off. Hope that was okay.
Yep. Thank you.
Are you picking up anything around career-wise today?
Yeah, I do feel that there is. Are you starting a new business? Because I feel like that there is plans of taking on your own career or taking on your own endeavor with how you're doing things because you're just sick of being told what to do. But I feel that love and career are very good for you. You've got a lot of hard work that's going to be paid off. You've been going years and years and years without getting any acknowledgement. That's about to change. It's got a lot of good karma. There's a lot of good things coming for this year for everybody.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
Okay, so we'll let you go there, Dave, and we'll keep going on with these readings.
Thanks very much. Have a lovely night.
Okay, you're welcome.
Bye.
Okay, let's see. Let's see who we've got up next. We've got Tanya. Welcome from New Zealand. Hi, sweetheart.
Tanya.
Okay. Oh, Tanya. God, man, I'll keep going up. I've got Tanya's at the top. Freaking. We've got Amy. Any messages for me for Amy?
I feel that there could be a bit of like, I know that by judging by your little ones, I feel that there could be bullies can start very young, and I feel that there could be some sort of unfairness around him at school. So just make sure that as you would obviously, his emotions and his feelings are actually acknowledged and nurtured. Being a boy, I'm not saying that you wouldn't, but being a boy, sometimes they can be a little bit, especially at this age, they don't usually like to talk. They can be a bit withdrawn. I know that with, kids my son's age, that does happen as well. I feel that you need to really kind of pay attention to how little man might be actually behaving around at home, because I feel like he might be struggling somewhere where it comes to school or daycare or something around that. So I feel I feel like you're probably already onto it, to be honest with you. I do also think that there's going to be another child coming for you. I do see another pregnancy. So if you could let us know, that would be amazing. But yeah, are you planning on moving also? Because I'm seeing I'm seeing country road, but I'm also seeing water. So that could be something you could be moving to or from. So you've got a lot of exciting stuff, but you've got to start making some decisions, I think. I say that with love, though.
Okay, we've got Christina.
Okay, Christine,
Christina.
How are you, darling? Thanks for joining us. I would like a reading about my financial situation. I feel that there's a bit of a pocket hole somewhere where money's falling through and you're not quite aware of where it's actually going. Does that make sense? And I feel like it could be something as little as extra surcharges, or it could be, an extra charge here or there, but it's a bit more than that. And I feel that there's possibly money being taken out of your account that you're not aware of, or someone could be taking little bits and pieces that you might not be aware of either. So start noticing about your bank account. Also, I feel that there's also a young teenager around you, or around your young, if you have kids, but I feel like there's a young teenager hanging around your property. So start locking up your valuables, because I feel like there could be a bit of a snooper. I don't mean to scare you. It's just, if it can come as a good warning, then I hope it can. But yeah, hopefully that isn't the case.
Okay. Next, we got. Hey, Becky. Thanks for sharing, Gail. Okay, next we've got, can't make it out. Hi, beautiful. Hello, is the job right to me? Isabella, is it?
I don't feel like this is where you're going to thrive and shine. I feel that this is like somewhere where you could be quite unhappy. If you're not at the moment, you can see yourself going down that road. If it's struggling, I feel that for you, getting out of bed of a morning could be a hard thing, and that's a lot to do with the fact that you're not happy with where you are. Yes, you're getting money, you're in the 9 to 5 routine, but it's not making you happy. And I feel that you kind of there's no excitement, or you feel there's no excitement around you, there is going to be more. You've got to stop undermining your abilities. You're a lot more either certified or a lot more better at what you can do than what you realize. So start striving for higher. That's all I can say. I'll leave it at that.
Okay, next we've got some of our YouTube followers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Heart Love Joe.
Okay, so with these, hi darling, how are you? Thanks for your question. I feel that with these type of questions, you know the answer within yourself, and I feel that you're going to be the one to put in more effort in that relationship, or you are already putting in more effort and hoping for something that might not actually come to fruition. If you're really into this guy, then make sure you're not looking for looking into too much, because you can mislead yourself there in a way. But I feel that the nature of what I'm saying and how this is, I feel that you'd be, he might come around, but at this current stage, it's time for you to focus on you. It is. I do feel that maybe he will turn around when you've started to sort of move on with your life, if that makes sense. So it always is the way, isn't it, though, when you're, when you're into someone and then you get over them, move on, and then they're all of a sudden into you. It's like the story of my life at high school. But yeah, I hope that helps, doll.
Okay.
Good evening. Well, I say,
Debbie. Hi, Debbie. How are you?
Debbie, you're going to be faced with choices. You're going to be faced with about 2 or 3 different choices of a job, and they're all going to be entirely different areas of each other. They're going to have no relation whatsoever. They're going to be 3 entirely different categories. The choice is entirely up to you whether you stay where you are, but I don't feel that you are. Once you start, I feel like you're going to get to about 3 or 4 jobs before you actually find what you like to do, and you find how to make your purpose and your calling into a job. So yeah, I do see that for you. It is going to be a bit of a stepping stone. You are going to have to go 2 to 3 to 4 maybe, but you will get there in the end. It's just all part of the process, unfortunately. But yeah, just hang in there.
Okay, next we've got... You can ask whatever you like, sweetheart, whatever you like.
Me?
No, I'm just answering a few of the people like saying what questions can they write. I'm just letting the viewers know they can write up whatever they like.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm not the one asking questions. Leslie Stewart.
I'm talking to the viewers mainly.
Right. I'm still learning. It's been a while since I've been on a big thing like this. So,
okay, Leslie wants to know if you've got new love coming.
Yeah, I do feel that's the case, and I feel like it's somebody that you've just spoken to, or started speaking to, or just met. But I don't. They may have resurfaced or reappeared when you were, from a childhood, maybe from early high school. But if not, you've just met them, and I feel that you've just started, maybe going out for coffee, or you talked about going for coffee, or there's been some sort of return of interest there. So I do see that there's a bit of an exciting time. Just don't fall too head over heels too quickly. I know that's rich coming from me, but just look after your heart. That's all I can say.
Okay, next we've got Courtney. Hi, beautiful. How are you? Mwah. Long time no see.
Thanks, Courtney. I love a general reading. Well-being, strength, future, anything that comes through. Okay, I feel that you're on a bit of a breaking point when it comes to how much you can handle without cracking, if that makes sense. I feel that you need to really, if there's you need to take it. You're a strong woman, but there's nothing wrong with saying I need a bit of help. I really hope this does resonate with you, because I know how you're feeling if it does. I feel that I feel like there's a lot of deception around you, and I feel like that you've just found out some sort of deception around your friends or some sort of family member. I'm not entirely sure, but I will pull a card for you. I do feel that there's going to be something happen in the next couple of months, if it hasn't already happened, that you're going to have to really rise above, because it's just, things are going to get a little bit heated around you, I think. Whether that be, I don't feel like it's in close family, but I do feel like it's in your close circle. So you got 2 cards here. Sorry that okay. Stand your ground was the first one that I just got for you, okay? And the next one is disruption. So that kind of just validates there what I said with my intuition. Just be careful with what you're saying, because the listening ear is always a running mouth, sweetheart. I hope that helps, darling.
Okay, next we've got so many people messaging me. Okay, here's another YouTube follower. Welcome. Thanks for subscribing.
Hi, darling. Which career will bring me happiness and success? The CSR job, college teaching? I reckon the college teaching. That's honestly, without thinking into it, that's the first thing that I can think of at the moment. It stands out to me when I read that. I do feel that you're passionate about all of them. So they're all going to bring you success. The happiness is where that really matters on you, actually. You could find, happiness doing what you're doing with, doing your calling, but there's a way to do all three of them, I reckon. If you are happy doing all three of them, then do all three of them. But I feel that the teaching would be the way to go. Hope that helps, honey.
Becky.
Okay, Becky. Oh, you are going through a bit of an awakening of all sorts, aren't you? I feel that you're actually starting to see 111, 222, even the double numbers. I feel that you're hearing a lot of things that you're getting confused about. That's your clairaudience abilities. Your senses are heightening, and I feel that you could be quite psychic yourself. In saying that, I feel that you're very intuitive. You also probably have a real sense of just knowing when things are going to happen. If that's the case, I really recommend and I encourage you to look into that as much as you can, because that would be really, really good for you to start getting into. Embrace it. You've got a beautiful gift, and I feel that you're very influential. You've been through a lot, and you've got a story to tell. So I hope that helps, honey.
Okay, next we've got, I can't make it out, but there we go. Welcome.
Hi, Alexandra. Yeah, so I don't know if that's a question, but yeah, I don't think that's a question, but I'll just read for her anyway.
Yeah, just when I put a name up, just pull a card for them.
Pull a card for them? No dramas at all.
Yeah, normally if I put someone up, we just pull a card, or if you're getting anything intuition, just put it out there.
No drama. So with you, I feel that you've been working very hard. You've been working very hard for what you've been doing and how far you've come. Okay, but that's come at a cost, which has been emotional withdrawal. I'm starting to lisp now. Where'd that come from? Emotional withdrawal. So you've had to sacrifice a few things, and your happiness you've actually had to put to the side a lot to make this happen and to make this success happen. Whether that's success within yourself or that's success within a project that you've been doing, you're on the right path. Just don't let outside factors bring you down, if you know what I mean. I'll leave it at that.
Okay, we'll go with Debbie.
You'd love a general reading. Okay. So with you, I see you moving, definitely. And I see you actually, have you stopped talking to somebody, or has there been friends that you've completely just stopped talking to? Because I feel that I'm sensing a sense of loss with you, like a sense of grief. Whether that, I don't know if this person might have passed away. I don't feel like it is death, but I feel like you're mourning the loss of a friendship or a relationship maybe. Or even just the old life or the old you that you used to have and the old lifestyle. Maybe you've completely changed lifestyles and you miss how you used to be and how things used to be. You get still adapting to this new timeline. You're still adapting to how things are now, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be, as I said before. You have. I feel that there's going to be. Is there an inheritance or some sort of inheritance around you? Because I do see some sort of will or a bit of money coming in for you, whether that just be a simple win at the poker machines or winning $10 off a lottery ticket. I do see a little bit of cash coming into you. So when you do get that, stick it in your savings account, be wise. Unlike me. I'll leave it there.
Okay, next we have Kathy. You're welcome.
Kathy. Hi, darling. Nice to meet you. Okay, so I'll pull a card for you. Okay, so you've actually, sometimes these cards just like literally spit out 2 or 3. So moving on. Let go. Whatever has happened and whoever you're not talking to, or whatever part of your life has come to an end, it's meant to come to an end. There's new doors opening for you, sweetheart. Okay. All right. There's memories of love. There are memories. There's good memories around whatever it is that you're mourning. Moving on from. There are memories of love that you encourage to take with you. I encourage them to take with you. Think of them all the time. And if this is the loss of a loved one, they're always with you in spirit. Okay, they're always with you in spirit. But this is really a time to shine your light and light your way for everybody else that's actually going through a similar thing. That's what I always say. If I'm going through something difficult and if it's really, really hard, at least I can be there to help somebody going through a similar thing. I don't need to do it alone. Similar thing with you.
Hey, Joanne.
Hi, Joanne. So, yep, coming up with work, please. So I feel that there's new beginnings with you. There's new beginnings. There's a new job coming. I feel, and I feel that there's going to be, if not a new job, a new something. There's going to be new chapters coming in your life, and I feel that there's going to be I feel that you may go out of work for a little while, or you might really get a fright thinking that you're going to go out of work for a little while, but you are going to land on your feet either way, and you are going to bounce back. You are. You're instinctively going to know what to do. So I'm not saying that things are just going to come crumbling down, because I'm not saying that. I'm saying there are new beginnings, and you're going to know when they're there. You just got to take them and not be too comfortable in your comfort zone. That bloody comfort zone.
Okay, hi Sarah. Is it Sarah?
Yep. Sari?
All right.
Sari, we'll say Sari. Hi, Angel. Loved and shared. So good to see you. Looking lovely. Would be guns for you, please. Sure. Look, I feel that there's a bit of stress around you when it comes to money, and possibly people breathing down your neck when it comes to, not saying law, but it could have something to do with that. It could have something to do with money or a will or something going to court in that matter. I feel that you need to not allow it to consume your mind entirely when it comes to your children, when it comes to, your home life. Try and keep everything balanced. So you worry about work when you're at work. You try and worry about the kids when you're a kid. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And I know it's a lot easier said than done. I do. But I feel that you need to be a bit more on the ball. Use your better judgment with situations, because I feel that you're going to need to. And I feel that this is going to be a bit of a warning for you, so that when it does happen, you can kind of dodge it when it's there, or you can tackle it accordingly. Hope that helped, lovey.
Hey, Jasmine.
Oh, has he kept the
Sorry to
presents?
hear about that, sweetheart.
That breaks my heart. Breakups suck. They really do. Look, honestly, I feel like he has, but I see them being put away somewhere where it's out of sight, out of mind. But I don't feel like he's gotten rid of them. No, I feel like he's put them away somewhere that they can't be seen. I don't see that he would have thrown them out or anything like that. No, I don't feel that's the case. But don't think that because he's got them hidden away that he's going to come back, because I don't feel like if he does it, I don't feel like it's going to work anyway. Honestly, like once the statue breaks, you can glue it back together, but it'll never be what it was, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Best of luck.
Okay. Next we have Madison, I think it is.
Madison, when do you see me being able to financially move out of home and possibly with my boyfriend rather than alone? I'm 21, he's 22. Look, I feel that no matter what you do, you're going to be going into a toxic situation. And I feel that I've seen this with a lot of my friends and a lot of people, and they want to move in with their boyfriend. And if it's straight out of home, it can be a bit of a caution to the wind situation, because some people go from a toxic environment into a more toxic environment. I feel your best bet is to get your own place, and then that way you're in control of who moves in. You're in control. If you like somebody and they stay the night or whatever, don't put your accommodation and your basic human needs in the hands of somebody else, because I promise you'll end up on the street. Get your own place where dig your own foundation, have your plant your own roots, and go from there. That is the best advice I can give you, honey. I hope that helps, sweetie.
Oh, we're looking forward to meeting you, Stuart. This is one of our readers.
Oh,
and
awesome.
I'll be having him up on the next couple of weeks as well.
Cool. Looking forward to it. It'll be fun.
Okay, now we have another YouTube follower. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome. So do I run a job or business? Look, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. We're psychics at the end of the day. The ultimate decision is up to you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what you're going to do when, you know what I mean? And that's entirely up to you. Happiness is actually within yourself, and if you're happy with yourself doing what you're doing, then that's the best advice I can give. I do feel that you are going to have a successful job. Yes, it's going to be hard to get to where you want to be though, and I feel that there's going to be a few years before you actually get to running the business, but you'll get there. You just got to be persistent. I do feel that's the case. Was that the only question there, Tracy, on that person? I also like to have a balanced work life, wondering if business will be too much for me. In saying what I just said before, I feel that there's going to be a lot of work that you're going to have to put into it. So it depends on really how much you want it. That's it. That's all I can say. But yeah, either way it will work. You just got to put the work in.
Well, Anne-Marie's from Port Macquarie. She's saying there's lots of rain and plenty of flooding up there. So, well, sorry to hear about that, sweetheart. My backyard was flooded also today. It's horrible. I've got more coming. It's horrible.
Man,
okay.
Next my whole street's a swimming pool at the moment.
Oh, I know. It's horrible.
Yeah, it needs to just cool up a little bit. So is your current job right for you? If you're asking me that question, I think you know the answer within yourself, honey. Honestly, if you're going to be questioning it, it's clearly not the right job for you. Anything that you're going to question, It's not, you just know, it's the thing for you. And I feel that you're going to be more doing, I feel I see you doing what you actually are passionate about, not just doing. I see you being your own boss and possibly potentially starting up your own business. Is there any ideas around you with that? Because go for it. Any ideas that you're getting or any ideas that you get, I really encourage you to go for it. Spread your wings and fly. That's where you're going to go.
Beautiful. Next, I can't make this name out, but they want to know if they're going to get a house soon.
Yes, but don't just go for the first one that you see. Make sure that it feels right within yourself before you get it. If it feels off, don't get it. If it feels right, get it. It's entirely where this goes from here is up to you. I do feel that you need to be careful because there's going to be hidden things about the house that you might not be aware of. And then a few months that you've moved in, the roof could fall in or there could be a plumbing problem or God knows what. Do you know what I mean? You need to just be very thorough. But yes, you will find the right place. And it will be in the next 6 to 8 months, I reckon.
Oh, well, that's nice to hear that Melbourne's nice and sunny and not raining for a change and cold. That's beautiful. Nice to hear you got some sun down there. Okay, who have we got next? We've got Jenny. Will I find true love? Sydney.
Hi, darling. Yeah, you will. You definitely will. I feel that your other half is he's close. He is. You're not far from meeting him. Probably give it about 2 months, if that. I feel like you could already be talking to him, but I feel like it's going to be rekindling something. Whether it was a friendship at school or whether it was somebody that you knew as a teenager or you met at a club when you were younger. I do feel that's the case, and he's either resurfaced or you've just met him. But yeah, I do feel that's the case. Just be patient till he'll arrive.
Okay, next we have someone saying, hi, Bree.
Hi, Shaggy. Thanks for joining me, honey.
Okay, we'll just delete that one. Next we have another, g'day. Nice to see you.
Thank you for
Next
joining.
we've got Trish.
Okay, date of birth. When do I get a new job? Look, for the second question, I'm going to answer that first. I feel like he's moving on with his life. And I feel that he's keeping himself as busy as he can to keep moving forward. You need to do the same thing. And I'm not ever coming from an antagonistic place. I'm just coming from a very genuine place. And I feel that with what was the question? The second question? You take it away too quickly. When do you get a new job? I reckon you'll get a new job in about 6 months, but you're going to have to move to get that job. I feel that you're going to have to get on a plane and fly somewhere to do it, but I feel that you possibly will be moving for that. It just depends on what they offer you, because what they offer you is going to be whether you actually travel for it or not. I hope this helps.
Okay, we've got Holly. Anything for me, please?
Yeah, sure. So with you, I've actually got strengthening and silence. And I feel that there's been something that you're not one to just open up easily because you've been completely crushed, which is understandable. So you've been smart and actually learned to put your guards up where it's needed. But I do feel that you do suffer in a lot of silence, which is where a lot of your self-love comes from. Being in the situations that you have been, I do feel that has been a lot of your growth. That has been a lot to do with your growth, and that is being a lot to do with your growth still at this stage. But don't be afraid to reach out, because you're not weak by just saying, look, I need to have a vent, or I need to just have a coffee. Do you mind if we, anyway, talk about anything, okay? But just, I feel that you need to let someone in, okay? I'll leave it there. I hope that helps, hon.
Hey. Pam. Yeah, me too, hon. I'm glad that the masks are gone as well. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Well, hallelujah there.
The masks?
Yeah.
So, Alice, nice to see you, sweetie. Thank you for joining us. You've got obstacles and challenges in front of you, and I feel that there's a lot of strategic manner that you're going to have to come forward with when it comes to overcoming these. Play it smart. I feel that you're very, very, very powerful when it comes to spiritual connection and all that kind of stuff. I feel that you could very much be into shamanic work, or some sort of area or elementalist even there. I feel that you've got a lot of indigenous power behind you, and a lot of people like your ancestors are always supporting you, wanting you to tap into that, because I don't feel like a lot of people in your family might have even gotten into that. But don't doubt your abilities and just give it a go. tap into it and see what there is, because I don't think you're going to regret it. I see a very wise person behind you, and I feel that you're very wise beyond your years, and you've been around a long time before even we have. So I hope this helps, honey.
Okay, next we've got, oops, we've got messages. Okay, did we do share? I think we've done that one.
Which one?
Hang on. Here we go.
Shaggy.
Mm-hmm.
I've got someone around you that's a female, that's around your age. I've got kidney problems. Like I'm feeling kidney problems, or some sort of gallstone issue that it's from here. It's from stomach to hips, essentially. It's in the back. There's a lot of problems in the back. And I feel like this woman was quite uncomfortable when she passed away. She's with you every day. She's not uncomfortable anymore. And I feel that mobility was a big thing for her. And she was not very, like, she wasn't able to move a lot because of it. Was there even pain in the back of her, like in the back of her lungs specifically? Because I feel that there was, anytime she tried to move, it would be really hard due to whatever was going on in there. But I feel that there was a whole variety of problems. And she wants you to know that the questions that you've been asking yourself, has she suffered? Did she notice the flowers at the funeral? Did she notice this? Did she notice that? Yes, she did. And she appreciates everything, and she appreciates you. So please don't ever feel that she has just left, because she's never gone. And I feel there's also gold, like maybe a photo frame, or I'm seeing gold, whether there's a photo in there or a painting or a drawing or something like that. But I feel like that's quite significant to you. And I feel that has something to do, maybe she owned it and it's in storage and it's supposed to come to you, but give it a think. Give it a think, honey. I hope this validates and I hope this helps.
Okay, next we've got healing.
Okay, so you really need a relationship message.
Mm-hmm.
I feel there's gaslighting here, which means, I'm sure all of you know what gaslighting is, but it's mental games. It's just playing mind games, and I feel that there's a lot of that around you. Don't doubt what you're being given from spirit, and don't doubt the feelings that you're getting about a certain situation. Just because someone tells you that's the case, it doesn't always mean that's the case. Okay, so I feel that you need to just think about your own mental health, especially when it comes to relationships. I feel that there's either troubles in a relationship, or you're looking to be in one, which is going to lead you into something that you've probably been in the past, which you don't really want to go back to. I think that you need to, this is set boundaries, especially if you started seeing somebody, set boundaries at the start. It's very important.
Okay, next we have deep.
Oh yeah, I reckon you're going to get it. I reckon you will. I've got a good feeling about that. Just keep calling them every day. Just call them. Probably don't ring them multiple times a day, because that'll just annoy them, but just give them a call a couple of times a week. Just chase it up, see where you're going, because it makes you look keen. Yes, I do feel that will be the case. Sorry, yep.
Okay. Pam.
Okay, Pam. I've got a nana coming through for you in spirit, and I feel that this woman would have actually did she have a fall down the stairs or something like that? I feel like there was a broken hip or a broken ankle, potentially. So if that's the case, then I'm really sorry if that did happen to your loved one. I do feel that there's also, did this woman have dementia as well? Either that, or there's two spirits around you, and I feel there's either one with dementia and one that might have had the fall. If not, it's the same one. But yeah, it was a pretty big shatter from what I'm picking up, and that was not. I feel that the stress from the fall would have killed her before the dementia actually did. So I hope this resonates with you, sweetheart.
Okay, next we've got. I've read that one. Let's go with Karen. Hi, Karen.
Okay, is there a cat waiting for me? And what path? Yeah, actually, now that you say that, I feel like it's a reincarnation of an animal that you lost, not recently, but probably in the last few years. And I feel that this is, when you do choose this animal, or whenever you do choose this cat, it will reincarnate. There is going to be a reincarnation. So keep an eye on the personalities as well, and the personality similarities, and how much the same they are, because that'll give you all the answers you need. So hope that helps. But yeah, I'll leave it there.
Okay. Let's see. We're going to do one or two. I've already got Sharon backstage ready to go. Next, we've got Gina.
Okay, Gina, I would love a reading about my family and work, please. You're somebody that puts so much effort into making sure your family is loved, cared for, healthy, and fed. Bless your soul. You're such a good mum. Are you? Yeah, you are a mum, aren't you? I feel that you may have two boys or two youngsters, but you I feel you're very lucky in the love that you have with your family. And I know there's been hard times. I understand that, but the love that you got for your kids and vice versa is extremely precious. And not a lot of parents have that with their kids. So I hope this resonates with you. If not, I'm going to sound like a complete fruitcake, but that's just what I'm seeing from spirit at the moment. And I hope this is resonating with you, doll. But yeah.
Okay, next we have. Now, guys, don't forget if you want to contact Bree for a private booking, you'll be able to find on the Royal Psychic website at the end of the week, so you can pre-book your readings for the Sydney Royal Easter show, or you can go over to her personal psychic page and book in there for a reading as well. I'll pop her links up in the comments a little bit later. Okay, now we'll do another 2 readings and then I'll pull Sharon up. So who have we got next?
So we're taking one training wheel off so far, so I think we're getting there. Okay, so Gwen, what a cute name, Gwen. Hi, what do I need to know about my new position, and when will I move into it? Okay, I feel that there's a bit of a person, maybe a managerial person, that feels like that he is above everybody else. Watch that, because I don't feel that you're one to put up with anything like that, and you'll get sacked before you even walk in there with an attitude like that with someone, which is a good thing, because you don't want to work for someone like that anyway, and you've got a lot of boundaries when it comes to how you get treated. But I feel that there is potentially a bit of animal hierarchy in that workplace. So just be careful. If they seem really very professional and very business-like, especially if it's in a sales position, just speaking on personal experience, it could lead down that road. Don't put up with it. That's all I can recommend. But if you were able to just ignore it like a normal person and just head down, then yeah, I feel that you'd be able to handle it. And I feel that it'll be about 3 weeks you'll get an answer. So best of luck to you.
Okay, next we've got Nettie. And that'll be your final one, and then I'll bring Sharon up into the studio.
Sure. So the first things I've got for you, I'll just pull 3 random cards for you, my girl. All right, I've got Solitude, which means that you're having a bit of time reflecting. And I feel that there's a bit of shadow work that you're actually dealing with, which is actually mental conflict. I didn't choose these. I literally just pulled them off the top of the deck. So the Solitude and the mental conflict would play hand in hand here. And I feel that with you, your sacral chakra could actually be blocked. So I feel that you struggle to process emotions, and you struggle to have your face get upset, to show that it's upset if your emotions are not actually behaving themselves, so to speak. It's the best way I can describe it right now, but I feel that there's a blockage around you at the moment, and I feel that you just feel sick all the time because of the heavy emotion that you might carry. So you're doing well. There is light at the end of the tunnel, girl. I promise you. I'll leave it there.
Awesome. Thank you so much for this evening, and we'll look forward to chatting. Although I'll chat to you a little bit later on after the show.
Thank you for having me. I hope I did it right.
You're welcome, sweetheart. We'll chat a little later.
All right, guys. Bye.
All right, awesome. Now I'm going to bring Sharon straight up to the studio because she's been waiting there patiently. So let's bring Sharon straight up into the studio. Let's see if we can do this. Yay! I'm smart.
Hey, everyone.
Okay, welcome, Sharon.
Welcome, lovely. How are you?
Great to see you. Look lovely as usual.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll just let the viewers know we're going to be on for the next hour with Sharon. Now, Sharon's created some marvellous decks of cards, so I'll let Sharon introduce herself, let her talk a little bit about the classes that she's running, the cards that she's creating, and where you can actually purchase these cards. Now, Sharon will be at the Sydney Royal Easter Show as well this year. She'll be doing the 12 days. So her link will be up also by Friday, and you'll be able to go in there and pre-book your reading. She sits down and have a face-to-face with Sharon. But if you'd like to contact Sharon before the show, you can contact Sharon personally on her website, which we'll add the link a little bit later. Okay, so Sharon, just share to the viewers a little bit about how you're going to be reading Connecting tonight, a little bit about your cards, that sort of stuff.
Sure. Thank you, love. I'm Shasini. I'm a psychic medium, intuitive empath. So I connect through my intuition via my higher self, my spirit guides, and your spirit guides. So I talk from my guides to your guides to receive the messages through my intuition. And I have created 2 decks of cards. One is the Develop Your Intuition Oracle, which is the deck that I'll use to read from today. And the other is a deck of affirmation cards, and they are called fucking powerful affirmations, simply because when we enhance them with the word fucking, and this is the one that we've chosen for today, is happiness is a choice every fucking day. The fucking word has a vibration of 8. And that energy and vibration helps you shift through natural blockages, and it helps you just knock down walls that you may or may not be aware of. And they really hit home much easier than general affirmations of saying happiness is a choice, or I choose happiness, I am this or that. It just adds more oomph and power behind it. My intuition cards connect predominantly with the archangels. I work very closely with the top 15 archangels, and I love the energy and vibration they bring through to us. And I feel very blessed that Archangel Michael is with me here tonight. At the same time, it's already hot, and he's just so hot. His energy and vibration is very warm to me. So it's like we've turned up the furnace 5 or 6 degrees since we already started. So there's obviously a lot of strength and protection that's needed for everybody. And I use him energetically for healing and to help people give them what they need moving forward. I'm also very blessed to be working with Angel Trishelle this year. We're running some classes on metaphysics out of the Royal Psychic Academy, and we started a couple of weeks ago, but they are still open for people to join us, and they are fantastic. You're going to get to learn everything in regarding of how to tap into your psychic and intuition, really deep metaphysic aspects, all about the chakras, the souls opening, closing, everything that you need to know energetically to tap into your whole higher self, your oversoul, and your spirit guides. So if anyone wants to join us, feel free to come and talk to Angel Trishelle, and she'll be able to tell you all about it, where it's at and what time. It's usually 7 p.m. on Wednesdays. And yeah, the girls and guys, we've got a male and a few ladies there. They are all loving it. So you wouldn't want to miss it. If you are definitely interested in any psychic development or spiritual awakening, this is the class for you.
And we also have our spiritual circle on a Tuesday, which Sharon runs.
Yeah, so every Tuesday we do a spiritual circle, which is meditation based, and some psychic development activities for you to practice on each other. The best way to improve your intuitive connection and psychic gifts and work out which Claire you are your strongest Claire basically is through practice and energy exchange and energy reading, healing, and everything like that. So they are on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. and it's an open circle for anyone to come anytime. It's a pop-in, drop-in, drop-out sort of thing, anytime you want to come. And yeah, it's a beautiful way to unwind as well as connect with like-minded people, get really good at meditation aspects, and open up to your own spiritual gifts in a lighter, less formalized atmosphere.
Okay, now let's get into these readings.
No worries.
Okay,
Pretty busy there.
I know. It's just got to get back over. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. You live in Sydney, but you're in Brizzy tonight. Oh, I wish I was in Brisbane tonight. Trust me, Tammy, I wish I was in Brisbane. You forgot to pack me in your suitcase. Mm-hmm. Okay, first up, we've got Cameron.
Okay, Karen. The first instinct that I get about this job, Karen, is it's sort of what you want to be doing, but it's not actually the right position for you. So the pathway is right, yes. Is that job specifically, that position itself, right? No, I don't feel that it is. And in that aspect, it's a gateway to lead you to where you want to be. So it's a foundation building exercise of getting skills, getting better at it to lead you where it's going to take you. They're saying that you're going to probably be in that position for another 6 to 9 months before new avenues open up that are higher up the ladder or more money, a better fit basically. So twofold, yes and no. It is the right pathway. It is the right type of work that you want to be doing. It is the right energy for you, but that specific position, I don't feel that it will be long-term at all. No.
Welcome, another YouTube follower. Welcome.
Okay. I'm not sensing a gentleman around you at all at the moment. I don't feel that you've met him or he's in the sphere. And the energy and card that's just popped up for you is an awakening card. So more than worrying about having a partner, this is about creating a relationship with yourself. It's a time for healing, a time for awakening, understanding who you are, becoming the version of self that you want to be. And it's always easier to work on yourself and grow and heal when you are not in a relationship. And it's when you have done that internal work and you have shifted and elevated and changed to where you need to be and healed the brokenness from the past relationships that you've had and the hurt that still lingers there, that is when you'll open up the door for this new partner to come through. I don't see long-term future aspects at all. Most of my readings are normally 6 to 12 months in advance at most. And energetically, I'm not seeing that in that next 6 to 12 months. If you were to pick up with a partner, it would be a very short-term fling or a stepping stone relationship rather than the long-term thing. But give it time and be very clear of what you want. Tell the universe what you need and work on yourself to become equal to that, and they will arrange for it to be delivered to you with ease. Okay, let's see who's up next.
Got Tammy.
Okay. There's a heaviness at the moment with the energy of this partner that you're with. I feel that that is what you want out of the relationship, but I don't know that both of you are on the same page or same vibration for it at the moment. I do see that there is more to happen in this relationship, and it is very important in your life right now for many different reasons, and it could well lead to that marriage space, but is it imminent? Not energetically for me, no. But in saying that, I do see them there. So I'm not seeing a break, I'm not seeing any distance in it, but I do feel that a lot more communication and openness about what you're both expecting out of this relationship before moving towards that step. I'm not sure how long you've been together, but I don't feel the major aspects of what your values are, what you expect in marriage, where you want it to lead, and what you both expect out of it have really been spoken out loud. And it's conversations like that that are very important for you to have and to understand of what you're both going to take into that aspect of a relationship that need to be had before you get engaged or married.
Okay, next we've got Sarah. Hi, Sarah. How are you, sweetheart?
Hey, lovely. How are you? Yeah, I know Sarah. She's a beautiful client of mine, and she had a very tragic loss very recently. Sweetheart, your son is loved. He's so vibrant and joyous in the energy that he brings forth. And even though it has been very heartbreaking to lose him in the way that you did and not having him stay, there's been a lot of wisdom learnt through the process of what's happened. And it's about that healing aspect and you awakening much more to the openness of spiritual understanding and the soul's journey and what it means when things like that happen for us. He will always be a part of your life. He will always be there energetically in spirit and grow up with you in the family. and you will get to feel him and know that he's around. Don't take it to heart or don't blame yourself for what happened. That was the pathway that the soul chose, and you also chose it long before it happened, for it to heal and to bring about massive change in your life. And it is the catalyst for this change that's coming forward, and this change is going to be something that's ultimately great, even though it doesn't feel like it right now.
Okay, next we've got Shannon. Welcome.
Hey, Shannon.
I'm new. Thanks for joining.
Okay, Shannon, the energy that I've got around you is the archangel that's coming through is Uriel, and he's all about wisdom and knowing. So I feel that in your psychic ability and intuition, you know things. You know a lot more than you make yourself aware. There's a lot more going on that you know about than you let other people know. And you also receive information through claircognizance and knowing rather than hearing or seeing. Now, when you are a person that has claircognizance and it's new to you, it's sometimes very easy to discount the knowing that you have and the knowledge that comes by questioning, how do I know it? And having other people ask you the same. It is not up for you to describe how you know it. It's just to believe and trust that the knowing that you have is your truth. And it is information that's only going to come forth because it is the correct information for you. They're also showing me that you are either studying or learning or crafting a new skill, and you need to put more effort into that educational aspect of it, of the hands-on learning. And as you do that, the internal knowing and the greater connection to your own intuitive gift will open up and strengthen in time as well. Stop putting other people's perspectives before your own. Your knowing is much stronger than other people's opinion, would be the best way to describe it. You have an infinite connection to the universal collective consciousness, and everyone has their opinion of what they've read or what they know or what they think they know. Listen to your own knowing instead. It is so important.
Okay, next we've got Kim. Hi, Kim. Yeah, I'm glad to be back.
Hey, Kimmy.
Mwah. Miss you.
Yeah, we do. It's been a while since we've seen her.
Oh, it's been ages.
Okay, Kim, around your business, they're showing me sorry. I'm getting lots of strong scents around you. So I know you do crystals in your business, but I'm feeling that there is going to be an expansion to something, and it's along the lines associated with smell. So whether that's oils, candles, or a smelling sage, whatever it may be, incense, anything like that, there is an aspect of expansion. And I'm also seeing flowers. So could be flower essences, Bach flowers, anything like that. They would be beneficial to you in your business, or adding an extra dimension to go along with the crystals that you sell, because they work hand in hand, and bringing them together will create that expansion for you. I feel that the focus needs to shift from the way you think about and receive your business. I feel that there is a aspect of not enough or not doing enough. And when you shift that and appreciate, have gratitude, and acknowledge everything that you do for it and the energy that is put into it, that can only grow from there. So it's just an energetic shift from the negative vibration to the positive vibration for the business itself to grow in energy and vibration, so that other people will find it and it will start to create a better income for you. There is more hard effort that is required for it moving forward, and it's going to take a fair amount of time and energy for that, but the reward is going to be equal to the energy output. So the more you put in, the greater the reward, and it's got to be from that whole positive mindset, not from scarcity, not from lack, not from limitations in any way, shape, or form, or the negative scale. As you do that, the knowledge that you're imparting to others is also going to lead you to educational practices with the services with adding services as well as the product that you're selling.
Beautiful. Hi, beautiful. How are you?
Hey, Melissa. Okay. Okay, as I look at your image, Melissa, the first thing I see is doors opening, and I'm seeing multiple doors. So your question is asking anything exciting happening for you this year, and I do feel that there's multiple doors opening. So this is probably career, family, love life, all sorts of aspects of newness coming in. And the card that you've drawn is the happiness card, and it is a happy environment. So when these doors are presented to you, open them and walk through them. The aspect of overthinking whether it's the right one can just stop the energetic flow. Trust that they're being presented to you for a reason, and when they open and things happen and you flow through and it's easy to walk through, that is the right doorway. Don't question it, don't overthink it, and just know that happiness is going to follow you every step of the way as you do it. I feel that you've had a lot of heartache in the last couple of years. It's been quite hard for you, and this upliftment and this happiness and this release is so wanted and needed right now. And don't overthink it. Sometimes we self-sabotage ourselves by thinking that it's too good to be true. Just accept it as grace, the grace of God for exactly what you need right now, and that it's here to stay.
Beautiful. Next we have, it's a lot of highs and thanks that guys are all jumping on saying hi. Bernadette.
Hello, lovely. I saw Miss Bernadette this week.
Welcome. I haven't seen her for ages.
Yeah, I haven't seen her for a while. I had to drop off some crystals to her. The card that's come through for you, Bernadette, is empathy, and it's quite in line with the conversation that we're having about your healing aspects and your empathic ability and its growth spurt. The crystals that you're using help you shield your energy in many ways so that you're not over empowered by it, and it's just getting stronger and stronger. Trust the instincts of it and start to learn the symbology or the symbolism of the feelings within your body in regards to your empathy for other people. Like you're going to feel it within the body and learn the language of that in itself. As your empathy spreads and grows, it is also going to bring you into contact with a lot of other people that need your empathy, but a lot of other empaths themselves. So this is a beautiful aspect of new friendships, of new connections, and new really good spiritual growth periods for you now. So consider every person that you meet, consider every contact that's brought your way, and know that your spirit guides and the angels are guiding these people to you for the gift of yourself and the ability that you have in order to help them through your empathic abilities. There's a lot of growth for you, and there's a lot of healing going to come from you for others, and always remember to turn that healing back on for yourself at the same time.
Okay, now guys, be patient. We are streaming over 8 different streams tonight, just the one page. Okay, next we have Wendy.
Okay, Wendy. Okay, Wendy, the card that come up for you is Transform. Now, when this card comes up, this is Archangel Chamuel, and he's all about transformation and the butterfly. And I feel that this is the full transformation of self, the letting go of the old version of self, the internal spiritual growth, the self-development, self-healing, and coming out of the chrysalis to the butterfly of who you are. And it's whole body, mind, and spirit. There are a lot of aspects that you've burned away, much like the phoenix rising from the ashes. The hard work that you put in order to make this happen has been a bit traumatic, I would call it. And it meant you've lost a lot of friends or people around you, and you've had to let go of things that you thought were important to you that are no longer so. Embrace this transformation and know that the true butterfly, the true essence of who you are, is going to attract like people to you like honeys to bees to honey sort of thing. And know that whatever you've lost is going to be replaced with something so much better. It is your time to shine, and you need to fully embrace that transformation, inside, outside, upside down sort of thing. And it's amazing. And it's been hard work, but you have done such a great job of whatever it has been that you've had to leave behind, even though it hurt you in some aspects to do so.
The freaking cat's attacking my leg. Sorry, Lucky.
Lucy.
Lucy, sorry. Oh, so I've got a kitten now. It's just jumping out the table. So now it's
Driving you nuts.
Yeah.
Okay, Lucy, the card that's just come up for you is listen. When this card comes up, it shows me that you're quite clairaudient and you hear spirit. So sometimes we hear it as static, white noise, or don't always get the message through in clarity. But the more you tune your listening and listen closely to what's being said, done around you, the greater awareness, awakening, and intuitive connection you'll have with your spirit guides and those loved ones in heaven. Now, I'm feeling family members come close from spirit, and they are like whispering in your ear. I don't feel that you are getting all the messages per se at the moment, but it's a tuning aspect, and there's the more that you tune in, the greater result you'll get and the easier it will become. They're also telling you to really listen to what people on earth are saying around you, about you, and more about you when you're not there, because you're going to overhear things and see the truth in that aspect. It is not always what we want to hear when we're not supposed to be hearing of the way people talk about us, but it's always the most important to find out that truth. The best way you find out about your friends is to learn what they're saying about you when you're never around. And that can be about family members too. I feel that there's a lot of judgment going on that isn't necessary and isn't true. And you need to not take it to heart. You need to listen to it, but not take it to heart as truth. Okay, that's their version, and it's got nothing to do with you most of the time. Listen to your gut instinct to see if it triggers you or the beliefs within, and if it is, shift and change it and heal from that for self. There is so much value coming from your intuitive listening and the mediumship aspect if you choose to go and learn more about it and become stronger in that gift.
Okay, next we've got Sheridan.
Hey, Sheridan.
Welcome.
Okay, Sheridan, the card that's just come up is the no card. And in this aspect, most people don't like it, whereas actually for me, it is one of the greater cards in the deck. No is not necessarily nothing bad. It means that you either need to pivot what you're doing, like you're doing the wrong thing and you need to change the way that you're doing, pivot or change. But it also talks about saying no and standing in boundaries and really not giving in to everybody else. When you need to say no, it's okay. Most people don't like to do it because they feel that they're not allowed to put themselves first or not allowed to say no when people demand things from them. But saying no is a very powerful concept, and I feel that you need to learn to do it more. And there are some aspects that it's okay for you to say no about. There are others that you happily say yes and go ahead and do it. But if your gut instinct is to go no, don't go against that. I feel that you often override it and it's not a good thing for you, and you always sit there and go, I knew I shouldn't have done that. But when the no happens, listen to it and just say no, and that's okay, because that's the way it's supposed to be.
Okay, next we've got Melissa. Welcome.
Hey, Melissa. Okay. Irony, I love it. Melissa, your card is yes. Okay, I feel that you've been asking a lot of questions of spirit and you have not really been trusting the answers that you're getting because they seem like they're too good to be true. But yes, it is coming. The things that you're manifesting and creating are coming your way, and there is a free-flowing energy for you moving forward. The most prominent question you have in your mind, whatever it may be, the answer to it is yes. Yes, it is the right thing. Yes, it's the right path. And yes, you're doing exactly what you need to do in order to create that success. But in doing that, you need to make sure that you're not saying yes to everything when you know that you shouldn't be saying yes at that time. Only say yes when it feels right and the flow is there and it is exactly what you've been wanting, and don't settle for anything less. If you're getting something, when we manifest or create things and we get tempted by, so when you visualize, create, or manifest, we think of big, beautiful things and we go, this is what we want. And then they'll go, here's a facsimile of what it is, or a pretend, or a bad carbon copy, or a small version of what we are asking for. And we get tempted by that. The thing is, when we are tempted by that aspect, it is time to say no and not to settle for something less than what you deserve. Okay. Yes, you deserve the greater things that you're trying to manifest and create. And yes, they are coming, but they won't arrive to you if you settle for to put it in real simple, basic terms, right? If you were going out and you wanted to say buy a new TV and your vision was that you wanted a big flat screen TV with all the bells and whistles, and someone said to you, my old TV is broken and it's got this, that, and the other, I'll give it to you for nothing and it's a piece of crap, and you say yes to that new TV that you're manifesting, you'll put that off. Okay, so don't settle for something less regardless of how good it seems to be true if it's not exactly what you're asking for, because exactly what you're asking for will be coming.
Okay, next we've got Ethel. Welcome, Ethel. Nice to see you, sweetheart.
Ethel. That one. Okay, Ethel, the card that's come up for you today is intuition, and I feel that you have a very strong intuition, but I don't feel that you listen to it or share enough. When you are highly intuitively connected, you can be bombarded with messages and you may not receive them all, and you may not listen to everything that you're wanting, and you may not get the exact answer to what you think you're asking for, but you get something else at the same time. I want you to trust the information that you're receiving, either record it, write it down, and pay close attention to it, because it is happening and it is coming forth, but I don't feel that you're recognizing it all for what it is. There's a lot of angels and fairies and elementals around you. So I'm not sure if you are doing any healing work or just intuitively connecting with the different realms, but pay attention to all the energy with that. It's highly playful, it's highly high vibrational, and it's fun. And you need to make it fun again. Like, I don't know whether sometimes your intuition or your messages, the way they come through or what they've been doing, can be wearing or draining, but it needs to be brought back to the fun aspect and really live it up. Play music while you're doing it, meditate with music, do whatever you need to do, dance, freedom, let go, but allow that high vibrational, happy energy, the fairy elemental aspect, to come through for those messages for what they need, because that playful like aspect is going to give you the truer answers than the seriousness.
Come to our classes, Ethel. Okay.
Okay, Christy.
Welcome, Christy.
I literally get a blank when I tap into this energy about what sort of career are you looking for, simply in the aspect of it's nothing, what you want to do is nothing like you've done before. You know what you used to do and you didn't like it, and you're still not quite sure what it is you want to do, but you know you want to do something that's a change that gives you the freedom to have time to go to work and sort of do the work, leave it there and come home for the kids and not have aspects take over. The answer that I'm getting for it is that you need to manifest exactly what it is you want. But in order to do that, you need to tap into what it is you're passionate about and what you really want to do. I feel that you're looking for a career or a job without having an idea of what that may be. But when we do it from that perspective, we're never going to find what we're looking for. We need to have a better idea of what it is. So have a talk with someone who can help you work out what you're passionate about, what you'd love doing, what would make you happy in order to be in that type of career, and then work out the steps that you would need to take in order to make it happen. You will manifest the career that you're looking for, but they don't know what to deliver because they don't know what you want.
Okay, next we've got David. Welcome, David.
Hey, David. Okay, when I read your question, the first answer I get, will I stay at my current job? The first answer was no. And then straight from that, there's no going back. So I don't know that you would go back to the old job, so that job position, but there may be a way to go back to that company. I do feel that whatever you were doing in that old position is something that would be more in line with what you want to do, and it was a happier place for you compared to where you are now, and it did give you better options. But I don't feel that you're going back to the exact same position per se. And if it's not with that same company, even, because I don't feel, they just keep going, you're not going back. There is another company much like it, whether it's a competitor, someone similar, that has the type of role that you're looking for that will come across your path. And I feel that it'll either be recommended from someone at that old place or someone that you worked or crossed paths with from that old place. The main message that I want to tell you is they keep saying, don't look back or only look forward. So whatever it is you want to create, and I don't feel this job where you're at is exactly what you want, just look forward to where you want to go, model it on what you had before, but don't necessarily go back to what it was, because it wasn't the way you needed it to be, and it ended for a reason, and those reasons are still valid.
Okay, next we've got Madison. Hi, Madison.
Okay. The energy at your home, Madison, is toxic's the right word for it. It's not a good place for you. The only way to move out at the moment would literally stretch your finances pretty much to breaking point, which is uncomfortable, but it then creates its own set of problems, and being where you are is sort of safe. You need to look at slightly different options. So you're talking about you and your boyfriend, and that may not be financially viable. I'm not too sure what he does for work either, or how his finances are, but I don't feel the two of you alone is enough to get you in a comfortable environment. So maybe consider getting a place and sharing with another person or another couple to make the finances easier. They are telling me 3 to 6 months maximum, you will be in your own fresh start. It is further away from your family, and it is out of that toxic environment, and it is giving you the happiness that you're looking for. But I don't see the two of you going at it alone. Whether you end up downsizing and considering like a granny flat and there's other people there, but I definitely see other people in the scenario of where you're living is. But whether it's in the same building or just on the same land plot, I'm not too sure. Don't consider going for the big house or the big unit that's out of the budget that's going to stretch the finances, because it will be a quick way to break what is already there. Because I don't feel that you're either in a great financial position to stretch the finances as far as it would take in order to have that freedom right now. But don't give up hope. It will come. You just need to expand on how you're going to do it and think outside the square to make it happen.
Okay, next we've got Sandra. Hi, Sandra. How are you?
Hey, Sandra. Show me. Sandra, I have a woman coming through from Spirit, and I'm just asking her who she is. She was quite frail when she passed. I'm not sure that it's mum, but I'm feeling it's a friend of your mother's, or so it's on the line above you on the mother line, but it's a friendship sort of aspect. Or this could well be just a friend of yours that was a good 20 plus years older than you. And she died she was very frail when she passed away, and she's showing me that she's not as frail anymore. Her health deteriorated quite quickly, and she wasn't able to do things for herself. The card that come through when I was getting her energy was the wellness card, and that's making me wonder how your health is. And I feel that you need to start taking better care of yourself so that you don't end up in that. I don't feel that you're sick or dying or anything like that, but I do feel that you are unwell, and they are slightly different things. And the frailty that comes with being unwell and having things going on, not being taken care of well enough, makes you feel isolated and unstable. She wants you to take care of yourself and to get things seen to and not keep putting them on the back burner. So I'm not sure what's going on in your health that you may not have been going to see the right people about, but stop putting it aside, because the way her ending happened was because she neglected to go and take care of herself, and then things happen. It's not quite as dire as that, but she's still concerned about you in that aspect. So whatever you need to do to change the wellness in your life, whether that may be diet, exercise, shifting medication, changing what you're doing, getting some more, I feel more physical activity needs to happen. It's time that you start taking care of that and really looking after what's going on for you. You don't want to create something by neglect. Just take care of yourself and you will get so much better, and doing small things for your wellness will change everything around you at the same time.
Okay, next we've got the screen.
Okay. Hi, Celine. What a nice name.
Beautiful name. Green matches our screen.
Okay, so in the job, the card that you've got is your dreams. So I don't feel this is the dream job, even though you do have a dream job. This is a job that will lead you to your dreams. So it's, again, a stepping stone of sorts, whether that's, I don't know whether you have a business idea or you've wanted to do something for yourself, to be in business for yourself, to be your own boss sort of thing. But I feel that that is something in time that you'll want to do. So this will help you build foundation, build up reputation, whatever it is you need in order to go and make that happen. Get all the groundwork, all the knowledge, all the skills that you can in this environment so that you can create it and take it with you moving forward. This is a job that you're going to stay in for a while, but it is the foundational building aspect to the dream. And you just need to keep focus on both and enjoy what you're doing, because they go hand in hand.
Okay. That was next we've got hang on. We haven't done, did we do Taz?
Tasha.
Tasha? Yeah, Tasha I got first. Then Tiffany, then Wendy.
Okay, Tasha, the first thing that I keep hearing for you is you have a very bright future ahead of you. But in saying that, you need to work on your mindset. I know that in it you said you want to make your kids proud of you, and it's a great aspect of self, but it's not a right motivation. If you want someone to be proud of you, you've got to be proud of yourself. You need to shift that mindset and really own who and what you are, show yourself how much gratitude you have for self, what you're doing, give yourself appreciation, pat on the back, celebrate each and aspect, and acknowledge what you're doing. You're doing a fantastic job. I don't feel that you have things easy, and I don't think that life has been easy for you to get to where you are, but you're doing a fantastic job to get there. There are dreams that you have in self, and you have a big vision of what you want to create moving forward. And it's that foundational aspects of shifting the mindset, healing the self, coming to terms with who and what you are, that will help you create that moving forward. There's a big, bright future ahead of you, but you need to work out how to get there by building up your self-esteem, your self-worth, loving yourself, really knowing who you are, what you're capable of, and upskilling what skills you have in order to create the dreams moving forward. Stop being so harsh on yourself and judgmental, and shift into the positive aspects of how great it is. You talked about driving and just learning to drive. Don't be so hard on yourself. Some people don't learn to drive ever, and some people don't learn to drive till they're 40, 50 or 60 years old. Think how great it is that you've done it. Whether you feel not secure in it right now, that doesn't matter. But if you tell yourself how great it is and congratulate yourself on how far you've gotten, because it's not easy to get a driver's license nowadays, that's a great accomplishment, and you're looking at it from the wrong perspective. Shift that mindset, focus on the dreams and the high vibration moving forward, and you will start to create what you need. And not only will your kids be proud of you, but so will you.
Awesome. Beautiful reading there. Okay, next we have Tiffany.
Okay. The message I hear from Spirit for you, Tiffany, is that it's your time now. So I feel that you've been in a holding pattern of sorts for a period of time, and things have not been moving forward, and you've been out of alignment and flow with the universe, and it's time that you are getting back in that flow. Things are going to happen. You're going to open up. You're going to meet someone, and you will have that relationship that you're looking for. It's you need to stop. I've got to go back to the mindset aspect again for you, same sort of thing. Stop beating yourself up for what you've not done or what you haven't accomplished, and start recognizing and acknowledging and appreciating what you have done. Spin the wheel. Stay in the positive. Acknowledge what you can do. Stop focusing on what you can't do. And be kind and gentle and generous to yourself. And then that generosity and kindness will play out to bring you what you need. If you're in a mindset where you're not good enough and you can't do anything right and nothing you ever do is great and you're always alone, that is not conducive to finding someone who wants to be with you. Shift that thinking, really power it up, heal, let the problems go, work out who you are, what you stand for, and own that, and allow the universe to bring everything that you desire to you. But you can't do it from that poor me aspect. It's non-conducive to creating what you desire.
Okay, next we have, I think I had Wendy. I think I had up next. Wendy.
We already did Wendy.
Hmm?
I already did Wendy.
No, that was a different Wendy. Oh, yeah.
Same Wendy.
Yep, same Wendy, but she's got a different one. Yep. It sure is.
I recognize the name because I know the last name Wendy. It's not the same last name, but I just recognize the name from before.
Hey, Lisa. How are you, sweetheart?
Okay, Lisa.
We're going to pull your card, Lisa.
Okay, Lisa, the card that I've got for you is forgive. When this card comes up, it really is, a lot of people think forgiveness is all about us forgiving other people. It's actually not. It's about forgiving ourselves for allowing whatever's happened to us happen to us. When you forgive yourself and release yourself from the drama of the self-depreciation and the put downs and everything like that, you elevate up to a whole new level of being open to receive and creation and really manifesting and bringing forth what you want. This forgiveness of self, you're just too hard on yourself. You don't see the greatness that's already there. You think that nothing you do is quite good enough, and you're raising, like, you're comparing yourself to a bar that's not even set by yourself. Let all that stuff go. Really acknowledge how great you are. Be grateful for every aspect of who and what you are. You are a survivor. You have gotten to where you are right now, and it hasn't been easy. But where you are right now can be a great place if only you acknowledge what you've accomplished and achieved, rather than focusing on what you didn't and what you lacked. That shift in focus will bring forth the happiness that you're desiring and the change and shift that you need moving forward. So forgive yourself for whatever you're beating yourself up about and let it go, because it doesn't serve you in any way, shape, or form. And you're so much fucking better than that. Please, God, stop it.
Okay, next we've got one of our Twitter followers. I think on Twitch.
Oh, we are on Twitter. Hello, Jillian. Okay, Jillian, the card that comes for you is animals. And I'm feeling that this is pets and things around you. I'm not sure what pets you have in your household right now, but if you haven't recently gotten a new one, there is one coming your way. And this is a blessing that you've been wanting, and I feel it sort of lands on your doorstep without you going out to seek it, but it's just the right thing for you. Sometimes when we get a stray or adopted dog or a cat from somewhere else, or a pet turns up for us, it is the greatest blessing that we can ever have, because they seek us out for a purpose. And this animal is going to change a lot of what's going on for you, the way you communicate with yourself, the way that you really interact in the... Hey, love, I can't hear. Sorry. I can hear them talking. Yeah, so embrace this new animal when it comes, and know that it has been sent to you for a purpose, and it's going to liven up your household in so many different ways. And yeah, it's probably quite unexpected, but it's going to be a great blessing.
We've got, who did I have next? I had Rachel, I think. Rachel, here we go, Rachel. You want to grab a drink, Sharon?
No, it's okay. This is spirit coming through. Okay, Rachel. As us spirit know what's coming up long before we do. As I'm connecting to your energy, I'm getting a lot of problems in my throat. And when this happens to me, it's all about you not speaking your truth, or not saying what's really going on, or speaking out loud what's going on inside your mind. I would really recommend you journaling to get the thoughts inside the head outside, and start speaking and expressing your truth. I feel that there is someone that you need to say things to. I feel that you have unresolved issues on your chest that you need to get out. Now, this does not mean go and find the person and verbal diarrhea on them. It means get the energy, the words, the emotions, the feelings off your chest, so that you can then release and finish the healing of it. And therefore, you're not going to go and put it on this beautiful new partner that I see coming forth for you. As you heal your throat and you start to express love of self, love of who you are, where you're at, for what you've done, and get rid of the old animosity and anger and stress from the past, this freedom that you're going to create is going to stop you accidentally dumping shit on someone that doesn't deserve it. tone. So use your voice and sing, scream, whatever you want to do, but get the energy out of the throat, get it out. I do it with mirror work. I go and talk to the mirror, have conversations in the mirror. I love doing it in the car. You know how you have those conversations where you'd say all the horrible things you want to say to someone that you'd never say to their face? It's sometimes you've got to get off our chest. It doesn't make us bad for thinking it or feeling it, but it's just trapped emotion that's there and it's unhealthy for us. I want you to do this so that the blessing can come forth for this new. I feel there's a big romance coming. So, and you don't want to destroy it because it's something that you've done before.
Beautiful. Next we have Stacey.
That's Kim, love.
I meant Stacey. You already read Kim.
Yeah, I know. She's talking about you and Dave.
Yeah, I know. I was meant to put Stacey's up. Sorry.
Okay.
Thanks, Kim.
Stacey, I also get communication issues around you at the moment. I feel that you are not communicating well with your partner. I don't feel either of you are speaking the full truth of what's going on. Your perspectives are getting lost in the muddle. There's always three sides to a story, yours, theirs, and the truth sort of thing. And you need to communicate to get that out so that you can't, the old-fashioned saying, you can't fix what's not broke, and you can't fix something if you don't know it's broke. There are problems there, but neither of you are telling or saying what the problems are, so neither of you can fix or heal or repair what's going on, and the lack of communication is creating distance. As you raise the vibration, do this in loving vibrational aspects, do this in high vibrational emotions, and don't focus on the negative. Okay, there's a lot of negativity there, but the negativity isn't quite true. There's a lot of love there. There's a lot of joy there, but it's not being experienced well enough because it's battened down by things that are unsaid or said in the heat of the moment that nobody cares to take the time to get to the core or the root of the exploded information. When you do this and clear the air, that love and happiness and joy and the connectedness will come back. But if you don't, you're only going to create distance, and there's enough distance already. So find a way to communicate, healthily communicate, no accusations at each other, but have general, gentle conversations. And you will work out how to work through this phase. It is still something that can be worked through, but not if you don't open up communication.
Okay, next we've got Jenny. Welcome, Jenny.
Hey, Jenny. What's that noise, love?
What noise?
I can hear music or something in the background.
Meditation.
Music. Feedback.
No, not listed. It's the meditation.
That's better. No, it's creating feedback. All I can hear is squealing, and it's not helpful to me. Sorry.
That and the rain, I suppose.
It's settled down now. Okay, Jenny, the card that come up for you is mindset, and I feel that this is something you've been doing a lot of work on, and you have shifted the way that you perceive things and see things, and are really being in that positive mindset. And yeah, it's driving me nuts. Sorry, there's music cutting in and out. There's feedback there somewhere. Have you got two devices on?
Nope, one.
Because I can hear an echo.
No, I've only got one on.
Okay. I don't know what it is. It's disruptive. Sorry. I'm clairaudient, everyone. So I hear spirit, and noise interference is a great way for me to lose track of where I'm at. So sorry.
Yeah. I've got nothing's on.
That's okay. It's just echoing then. Other people are saying they can hear it too. That's okay. Okay, so yeah. What was the lady's name that I was reading, love?
We were up to Jenny.
Yeah. Sorry, Jenny. Yeah. So I feel that you've done a lot of work on your mindset and the way that you see yourself, speak to yourself, affirm, use affirmations and things like that. And they're just saying congratulations for this. There have been some times of struggle for you, and it hasn't been easy to get to this point for you, but the hard work is paying off. Continue to do so. Continue to raise that mindset and vibration, and continue to show other people around you how you've done it too, because you do it in a slightly different way than most people, and it's quite effective.
Okay, next we have Leanne. Welcome, Leanne.
Okay. Hi, Leanne. Okay. As I connect and listen to Spirit, Leanne, I hear this beautiful music in the background, and it's angel songs, the only way I can describe it. I don't know if you sing or play an instrument or have something to do with music, but the music that I'm hearing is just amazing. And I'm not sure if it's you creating it or it's just something that you listen to. I want you to continue to listen to it, play it, do whatever you're doing with it, because it's creating a gorgeous vibration around you. It's heavenly and divine, and uplifts not only you, but the other people that can hear and get to appreciate it as well. The card that's come up for you is the card of beauty, which is Archangel Jophiel, and she's reminding you to look at all the details in life around you and look at the small things. It's the small things that you do for other people that really make a difference, and your kindness and compassion that really goes a long way. There is beauty in whatever you're doing, and yeah, I'm not sure where this music's coming from, but have some more of it or share it far and wide.
That's beautiful. Okay, next we've got Daniel.
Okay, Daniel.
Welcome, Daniel.
Puppies. Puppies is good. Okay. I've just been shuffling the cards, and ironically enough, the card that come up for Daniel is the same beauty, but the message and reading is quite different. Daniel, are you an artist? Are you artistic? Can you draw or paint or create? I'm not sure if it's, once again, you doing the creation or whether you're surrounded by art and beauty. I feel looking at things, you see, if you're like me, I can look at a painting and get lost in it for days, and not just looking at the image painted on the canvas, but I can find artistry and blessings and little symbology and different aspects in the brush strokes, in the vibration, in the color, in every aspect of it. And I feel this artistry around you makes for beauty in your life. Surround yourself with color. You are a very vivid person. Color makes a lot of difference in your life. Utilize it to the best of your ability and just stand out in the crowd. You need to be noticed more, and I feel that this color will have a big impact on the way people see you and the beauty that you bring to different things. If you don't do a lot of artistic work, consider it, because it would be a really good outlet for you. Whether you can, like, I don't think I can draw, but I love attempting and really getting in and doing it for the quietness, the peacefulness, and the release, because it's just a creative outlet. Consider doing something like that for yourself, because you find that there's a talent that's not fully unearthed as yet.
Next we got
Okay. Pekka.
welcome, sweetheart.
Okay. The energy I feel around your job is that there's no change. So whatever you're doing, there isn't any shift or change for the time being. I feel that in some aspects you want change and you want to shift and move, but I don't feel that you are actually really doing anything about it. You are not putting the energy into it, or your heart's not behind it, one of the two. So if you do want to make change and climb the ladder, shift, get a promotion, whatever it may be, you need to put more energy, vibration, and love behind it, and even possibly pray or ask for what you want. A lot of us sit there and think that, I sort of don't like my job, or go in with the attitude of hate my job, I don't like being here, but you don't actually ask for what you want instead. Focus away on what you do want rather than what you don't want, and allow the universe to create it, because they can't bring what they don't know that you need. And in that aspect, you have to take an active role in it. If you want something different, put the energy in it and make it happen, and you can. But if you can continue the way things are, nothing's going to change.
Okay, Lauren. Welcome, Lauren.
Lorraine,
Sorry. Sorry, God, man, I can't wait to get new glasses.
I was going to say you're going blind, love.
Well, these are faces that I've got on.
Face ones.
Not just, cheapo ones.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Lorraine, as I connect to your energy, I'm getting a lot of feedback in my ears. When I get this is a connection to clear audience, and I feel that you're not fully connected to hear from spirit, and you are not listening to what you need to in order to hear what's trying to be said. I'm not sure if you get ringing in your ears or white noise or feedback or interference, but I do feel that spirit are trying to communicate with you and they aren't fully getting through. Are you on the right path? Yes, but I'm seeing a fork in the road coming up, and it's for then you to decide which way you're going to go, left or right, sort of thing. And at the moment, neither is more clear than the other. Sometimes I'll definitely steer you in a direction of which way you want to go. But when this fork comes, it's like being torn in two directions. The only advice I can truly give you is listen to your heart, sit in gratitude and work out what is best for you, not everybody else, and follow what you need, not what other people want to decide for you. Okay? But yeah, you are heading in the right direction. The path's about to split, but it's about to split in the best possible way for you, and your heart will lead you there, nothing else.
Okay, next we have Shirley.
Okay, Cheryl Ann, I can tell you right now, when and where, not my forte, never been able to get stuff like that. So the answer is yes, you will buy a new home. When and where, that's up to the gods. That's up for you to decide. The only thing I can tell you is it's not close to where you are right now. It is a distance away, and that distance is 20 to 30 minutes. So whatever region, if you drew a circle around from where you are right now, 20 to 30 minutes, whatever direction it may be, that is around where you need to be looking. Yes, you will find it. The location specifically, it's not my forte, and I'd be taking a stab in the dark, and I've got no idea. Sorry.
Okay, next we have Natalie.
Okay. Hey, love, can we do one or two more, and then I'm going to go. I need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, we're winding up. We've got 4 minutes
Cool.
to go.
That's okay. I got to go to the loo. I've been holding on for a while. Like, not going to make it. Okay. Natalie, the card that come up for you is manifest. And in answer to the question, is my business going to take off and be bigger than I think? The answer is yes, if you can manifest it. And manifesting just means looking at the picture and expanding on that vision. I feel that it will go much further than you're giving yourself credit for, because I don't think the idea of how big you want it is as big as it's going to go, because you need to dream bigger, you need to expand, and you really need to open up to something more. When you do that, you will just manifest and create it with the vibration that you've already set for it, and continue to visualize and know that it comes. Your hard work will pay off dividends.
Okay, we've got Gemma, and then we'll do one more, and that'll be it for the night.
Okay. Sorry. Gemma. Okay, Gemma, the card that's come up for you today is love. And when this card comes up, this is all about self-love and the way to love yourself completely and really tap into the power and essence of who you are. In this self-love, I feel that the love that you give to self, we can only love others as much as we can love ourselves. And you give love freely to others, I don't feel it comes back the same. They're asking you to focus on this self-love, the really good aspect of being proud of who you are, what you're doing, honoring and being kind and generous to self. You are so selfless in many ways and giving all of yourself to everybody else, but it's got to come back, and it can only come back from you. It can't always come back from other people. The more you focus on this, the greater the gift of opening and awareness and intuitive connection that you'll have, and your life will start to increase, is the only way I can describe it. What's going to increase? They're just saying everything.
Okay, we've got one final question. Well, let's take a YouTuber. Let's go. Here we got. Hey, Angel and Sharon, welcome.
How you going? Okay, I'm just mulling over the way this question is worded.
All right.
When you tell them at first, no, they're not going to be overly happy about it, because it's going to be a bit of a shock, I suppose, and it's not quite what they planned. But yes, will they happily agree to it eventually in time? They will see what you're creating and how good you are for each other and the reasons that you're doing it. And that is all that they want for you, is that happiness moving forward. It's probably not the way that they would have thought it would come about, but yes, they will come to accept it in time.
Awesome. So thank you so much for those readings, Sharon.
You're welcome.
Now I'll
Sorry,
let
I just
you go.
got to run.
You're welcome. I was going to run through a few things, and yeah, but thank you so much for those beautiful readings. If
No
you'd like
worries,
to yep, welcome. So if anyone wants to connect in with Sharon, you know where to find her, or you can jump onto the website, and we'll see Sharon again at the Sydney Royal Easter Show. We've also got some events coming up at Canley Vale and West Leagues in March, but I'll talk about them in a second. We'll just let Sharon go. All right, love you.
Take care, everyone. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye, Joel. Okay, so thank you everybody for tuning in this evening. As we said, we have got our courses running in the shop over at Ashcroft, and we also do have 2 psychic wellbeing expos coming up. So the first one will be at Canley Vale RSL and Sporting Club over there at Canley Heights RSL. That's on the 12th and 13th of March, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Then the following weekend we'll be out at West Leagues Club at Lamia, and that's on the Sunday, I think, and we'll be there so it's from 10 till 6. So we look forward to having you all pop on by our events, and we'll also be going live again next Thursday. So look forward to seeing you all again then. Good night, guys, and sweet dreams.